You know, it's a damn shame that we keep getting crap horror films like The Bye Bye Man, Sinister 2, Sound Hill Revelation, and not horror films like this.
Whatever is coming our way is far scarier than anything that we're dealing with right now.
So The Dark Tapes is a brand new found footage horror anthology film that has 3 stories that are intertwined with this big overarching storyline. And in the main storyline, we follow these scientists that are trying to capture, in their terms, this transdimensional entity. That's all I am going to say. Alright guys, so let's get into The Dark Tapes. So I know the question you guys are asking is this: what the hell is The Dark Tapes? Well, The Dark Tapes is this ultra low budget horror found footage film that was screened in film festivals, and I'll tell you guys this quick little backstory. So I was on my Twitter feed actually last year, and I saw this little poster for a thing called The Dark Tapes. I was intrigued, and I found the cover photo saying that it had gotten over 59 nominations from different film festivals, including like what was it, best horror film, best practical effects monster. But the thing that really caught my eye was this statement, and I'm sure I'm paraphrasing this. The only other found footage horror film, or I believe the only other horror film to get this many awards or this many nominations at film festivals, was The Blair Witch Project. And that caught my eye. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this was my most anticipated horror film of the year. I had known nothing about this, and I'm really upset that this film is not getting more traction, or it's not getting a wide release, because my god, The Dark Tapes is a damn great horror film. I mean, damn good. Now, the first thing I want to give huge props to is that in all these different found footage horror films, they always have this paranormal, kind of almost religious type of explaining to it, where in this film they're going for the scientific aspects of everything, which I thought was a really interesting take of it all. But how the overarching storyline explains everything was really cool. They explain what they're doing in the first storyline, or the overarching storyline, just well enough so you can get into it so you won't be confused about it all. And just so I can get into the other storylines, one was about this couple who moves into this new house in the Hollywood Hills, and of course this paranormal activity happening, but it goes in a different way than you'd expect. The next one is called Cam Girls, where these 2 women are holding a cam show, and this one lucky winner gets a night he wasn't really expecting. And the last one was called A Man's Revenge, where this girl named Amanda has had these things happening to her, which all I'm gonna say. Now, the first thing I have to get into is the acting. Now, again, this film is very low budget, and for the actors they did get, I was very impressed with, because the actors in each segment are really good. Specifically, the actors in the overarching storyline, I thought they were really good. But no, really, all the actors were great in The Dark Tapes. I really didn't find a flaw with the acting in this film. The one thing I have to give huge props to is the practical effects, especially with the monsters. Especially in the overarching segment, there is this creature. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this thing was so damn freaky. This thing is still in my head right now. That's how much it freaked me out. And also, when it comes to practical effects, the second segment of this movie, oh my god, there was this one scene, I was shocked that this film was on this low of a budget, because of how good the effects were in this one certain part. Like, I was blown away by how good they were. Alright, so I'm gonna say this with every horror film review I do, so I apologize. The main question is it scary? And yeah, it's pretty damn scary. In fact, it's freaky as hell. Now, if you're asking me what the freakiest segments were of the entire thing, the overarching storyline was really well done, had some really scary moments that even when I watched for the second time last night, it still scared the crap out of me. The first mini segment was really good, and it went in a direction I was not expecting. And the second segment, oh, there were some freaky ass images in that one. And also, the thing I really dug about The Dark Tapes was how in each segment there was a different little subgenre of horror that really kept itself fresh the entire way through. And also, the biggest praise I can give this movie, no stupid false alarm jump scares. thank you. Thank you. There was not a single false alarm jump scare found throughout the entire film, which made me so happy, which makes me think, okay, we got it up and coming right here, and I can't wait to see what this guy does next. And also, there was this twist that happens near the end that I truly did not see coming, and that made me go like this. Okay, that's cool. As much as I dug the crap out of this film, there were a few flaws that hold it back from being incredible. First of all, as I stated, I really liked the overarching segment. I liked the first mini story and the second mini story. Now, while I did like the third story, I feel like it wasn't quite as terrifying as it could have been. Another thing is, now I can't blame this on the filmmakers because this was a very low-budget horror film, but in the overarching segment, there was this one visual effect that did happen that did stand out quite a bit. Now, I can't quite put the filmmakers at fault for this because of the budget they had, but it is something that did stand out to me. This also isn't a fault with this film, but I've been hearing that there's a fifth segment that wasn't included. Why didn't they include it? I guess it's for time purposes, but I really would like to see the fifth tape of this film. Overall, despite the flaws I do have, The Dark Tapes is easily one of the better found footage horror movies out there. In fact, I wish this film had more attention than the Paranormal Activity movies. I am dead serious. This was such a damn good horror film that doesn't rely on cheap false alarm jump scares, that relies on building suspense and good scares. So overall, I'm gonna give The Dark Tapes a 4 out of 5 stars. I dug the crap out of this movie. I will get this movie when it comes out on Blu-ray. If this movie comes in your area next month, I highly suggest you check this movie out. This movie deserves way more attention than it's getting. And it's also coming out on iTunes next month, so if you really want to see it, please pre-order on iTunes and give this film more attention than it deserves right now. Alrighty guys, so comment down and let me know below, what is your favorite found footage horror film of all time? Let me know below. And if you guys liked my review of The Dark Tapes, please like and share this review. Also subscribe to see more content from me if you want to see more content from me. And as always, until the next review, I will see you guys next time.